real quick, I know the other day we had talked about the barking dog and the wise owl and the top-down approach and the bottom-up. The top-down being through the wise owl and addressing your prefrontal cortex, your thinking brain. So things that would do that would be yoga, mindfulness, meditation, any logic, and I think we talked about like some games like Simon Says, red light, green light, board games like Jenga, Twister, all things that require you to stop and think before you act, and that will strengthen your wise owl, which we want, so that you can stay in your thinking brain and not default to your emotional brain. But what if you do default to your emotional brain, your barking dog? Well, then we want to work on some things to enable you and your children and your students to be able to calm down. So those techniques are going to look different for adults as they do for children, but they're anything that you would do or could use or could access during that time when your dog is barking, and it would bring you back down to neutral. So things like touch, movement, breathing, any of those things. And there are lots of fun, interactive ways to breathe. There are tons of examples on YouTube, tons of examples on Pinterest, and just a Google search would yield lots of results. And just if you were to search anything like coping calming strategies for kids, pretty much any of those would fall into that barking dog category. So you want to work on those preventatively. You want to practice those when the kids are calm, so maybe before bed or after dinner or in the morning, so that when they are upset, they can access them from their memory, use them to calm down and get back to neutral. So top down, wise owl. Bottom-up strategies are your barking dog. We should simultaneously be working on both at the same time so that kids can access and use both when they get into an elevated emotional state. Same for adults. All right, to learn more brain hacks, our self-regulation course just went live. Check it out in the link below.